Hi! Welcome to our video. I have collaborated with Nabemono Shabu-Shabu from Alhambra to show you guys all the yummy stuff you get from ordering from home and getting it delivered to your house or picking it up from their store. They normally give you vegetable, one little set per person with a little bit of everything like mushroom, cabbage, broccoli, tofu, and it's really cool that they have their name stamped on it. That's considered egg noodles, I believe, right?
I think they call it ramen.
Ramen, just ramen?
Yeah.
Okay, ramen. And then beef. And they also give you the sauce of ponzu, and what is that one called?
Goma or peanut sauce, I think.
And then they gave us spicy pork bone soup.
Yes.
Yes, and we're excited to eat this on camera and make everyone hungry. By the way, my name is Elizabeth, for those of you who don't know. And
I'm Royce. I'm just some guy that's here. It's letting her use my house and my stuff. Okay, our house, our stuff.
Yes, I call him my significant other on a lot of forms that I fill out.
Yes. But deep down, I'm really just a servant.
I have no comment about that. The first question is, what is your earliest memory?
Well, you know that I have really bad memory. Yes. Yeah, that's the cause of a lot of our arguments because I have terrible memory. But I think I actually do remember something from my childhood. Might have been like 3, maybe 4, or I could be completely wrong.
But it's so bad.
But I remember watching Aladdin, and I think it was like maybe just coming out. And I was watching Aladdin at home with my sister, who's 3 years older than me, on the carpet, just laying down. And I want to say we were in our Temple City house by then. Maybe not. Not sure. What about you? It was your question. You're not ready?
No, I'm trying to figure out which one is early. I have so many memories from when I was younger.
You don't have to rub it in, okay? That you remember.
There was one where there's this plaza in St. Gabriel with 99 Ranch, and there's like a stinky tofu place, and then there's a tea station, and then it used to be a Tap X, and then now it's like some other boba place. In that plaza, there's fountains, and I remember falling in the fountain. Thankfully, my mom had to change her clothes. I guess it's like mom instinct to know that your kid is gonna do something stupid, so you have a set of clothes in the car, in the trunk ready.
Yeah.
So that was one of my earliest memories. And then another one, I was in kindergarten, and there's this kid, or actually I was in preschool. There's this kid who would always throw up. I don't know why. I know his name is Jason. I went to Arlene Bitely, and I don't know if it's because he got nervous.
Is that the name of the school?
Yeah, Arlene Bitely, or it's called Bitely, but then like the whole name is like Arlene Bitely. So yeah, I don't know if he did that because he was just nervous or something. I don't know. It's crazy. He would always like throw up almost every day. Okay, what was your first injury?
I don't know. I believe my first injury was this kind of cut on my eyebrow here.
The one from the table? When
Yeah.
you thought you were Superman?
Yes. See, you already knew.
You know my first injury.
Well, I know a lot of your injuries. I don't know which one came first. Because did you know that this one was first?
I thought the shower one was first.
No, the shower one was way after.
Oh, so you still stupid. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, so tell me about all your injuries then, in that order.
So the eyebrow one was, I was just jumping on the couch like Superman. I guess I jumped wrong and I flew forward and I hit my face on the edge of a table. So my mom and my uncle had to rush me to the hospital. I think I got 4 or 5
Were you scared?
stitches. I don't really remember. I don't remember ever being scared of like an injury. I think I was maybe like 12 when I got this one cut here because I was like air guitaring in the shower like a you know, like a rock star, and then I slipped and I hit my shin on the faucet.
My boyfriend, guys.
Yeah. I have a couple from high school that are just like from track. Like hitting a hurdle too hard and falling over and like scraping my legs and my elbow. That's about it. Not like you, not as clumsy as you.
What are you talking about? I just get bruises.
That's I think that's clumsy.
I don't get cuts like you.
But how many broken bones or anything?
I've only had one broken bone. Actually, 2, I think. I have a dislocated one. I don't think it ever broke. I think it just got dislocated.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's different, right?
That's true. But yeah, okay, I forgot. When I was in the Navy, I also did dislocate my shoulder pretty bad.
Falling down the stairs, right? Or something? Okay, someone calls me clumsy. Have ever considered yourself...
Wait. You gotta tell me about all your injuries now too.
I obviously didn't have as much as you.
What?
Right?
You didn't have as much as me?
No. Did I? Is there something that I don't remember?
I don't know. Okay, go ahead. Start.
I broke my arm when I was around 7.
I think that's immediately already worse than me.
Yeah, it was one of those pull-out couches, like futons, and I was under it, like playing space stuff with like my invisible monkey companion that was
You had an imaginary friend?
Yeah, it's like he was like a
Wow.
space monkey. I think I just watched a show or something about space monkeys, and so I like just like, oh, we're in space, and I was pretending to drive under like the mattress, and so I was just like, oh no, we're losing control, and so I was like pushing, buttons. You know how the shifts for stuff are usually a stick, and so you like push forward and like all this motion, and so I pushed up. And then my brother or cousin, still to this day, I don't know who, jumped on top of the mattress, and then it popped my bone back, or it broke it. I don't know. It's one of those. But I couldn't move it for a month.
Did you have a cast?
Yeah, I did. I had a cast for, I think, 2-3 weeks. And then the last week, it was just like the hanging ones over your neck. And so that's why I don't know if I broke it.
Sounds like it was probably broken if you had a cast.
Okay.
Yeah, because for dislocations, I believe they just give you a sling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my knuckle. Like I used to have a lot of anger issues. Now I just have anger issues. But I used to have a lot of anger issues.
Yes, less.
You
less
have
now.
something to say, Royce?
No, definitely not.
This one, if I just punch something lightly, this knuckle on my right hand, it just swells up easily because I think it's dislocated and it's just not in its right place, so now it's sensitive.
You were supposed to tell me about all your injuries.
I did.
Just the arm
Knuckle,
one?
yeah, knuckle and arm.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said, is there something else that you remember that I don't?
Damn it, maybe not. I don't know. I guess I count all your hundreds and thousands of bruises as injuries. If you can only go to one place on vacation for the rest of your life, where would you want to go?
That's kind of hard to answer.
Okay, how about you tell me where is the #1 place that you've always wanted to visit first? And then out of all the places that you've already been to.
That's such a bad question. It's Italy.
Why is that a bad question?
Because of what's going on right now.
Well, it'll blow over soon, so it's okay. So Italy?
Yeah, for some reason, for the longest time, I've always like thought about like going there for my honeymoon.
Where in Italy?
Just Italy in general, because I think when I was growing up, I loved pasta. Yeah, and I loved bread. I mean, I still love it, but now it's just not my #1. It's still pretty close because now my favorite thing is noodles and soup. I mean, pasta's still noodles, so. I think he's getting me buzzed. I'm feeling something. Cheers. How about yours? I mean, you can't say Taiwan because you've been there. But as much as you want to say it though.
Well, that was the second part of my question for you. Like, out of all the places that you've been to already, where would you
want to go back to?
Yeah. Or like, what's the place that you visited that you loved the most?
Ooh.
No, we were only in Taiwan for like one day, but it's okay if you say Taiwan. I won't be offended.
To be honest, I do think it's Taiwan though.
Yes.
I didn't get a chance to drink or go to the night market there.
Mm-hmm.
We literally, but our sole purpose to make that day trip there was to see his family, his grandparents to be specific. And we got that done and we had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we stayed at a really nice hotel.
Super nice. It was very nice.
What about you? A place that you've always wanted to go to and a place that you would really want to go back to? He's traveled way more than me though.
It would definitely be somewhere in Europe, either Italy or, I kind of want to go to Germany, but Italy would probably be on top. France would be cool too. Almost anywhere in Europe really, because I've just never been to Europe, but I've been like all over Asia. Ooh, you know what? I kind of want to go to Egypt. And out of all the places I've been to, definitely Taiwan's number one. Either Korea or Singapore would be like number two.
Korea or Singapore
that
you want to go back to?
Because Taiwan is kind of unfair because I'm Taiwanese and I love Taiwan. And I've also been there like a lot. Korea and Singapore, I only visited for like 2 or 3 days each. So didn't really get to see a lot. So there's nothing like really driving me to go back. Except for, I guess, not being able to see a lot.
Yeah, I feel like that's why I want to go back to Taiwan because I didn't get to see a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider yourself culturally in touch with your orientation?
Yes. I think so.
Would you consider yourself to be family oriented?
Yes. Kind of.
Why do you say kind of all of a sudden?
I don't know. It's definitely, I used to be way more family oriented, and then now it's hard. I guess work has taken over so much of my life that it's hard to say that anything besides work is where my focus is on. But I'm trying to get back there, you know? Don't worry.
What? What's different from back then and now? Because you used to work a lot also. Is it because you don't live at home anymore?
Yeah.
So you think just not seeing them makes you less family oriented?
Kind of. Only seeing them once a week or sometimes less makes me feel like I'm not trying as hard. You know. Who are you? Are you?
I would like to say that I am. Do you think that I am?
I think you are.
When I'm stressed about school or life or work or something, I normally have nightmares of like my loved ones dying.
How many times have I died in your nightmares?
I think for you, when I stress, I think of you cheating on me.
Cut.
Just a little
Cut. So really, how many times? 0? You've never had a nightmare of me dying?
I think I have. I think it was the same dream that I had of Mango dying. I didn't know where you were, and I saw that Mango was like getting mutated. It was like the end of the world. I was with my mom and my brother, and we were going in these like little space balls shooting out of Earth because Earth was having an apocalypse, like a zombie apocalypse, or like some sort of mutation. Mango was dying, and I couldn't save him, and I didn't know where you were, and I just thought you were dead, and that made me really sad.
Good.
Was whiskey always your favorite alcohol?
No.
Beer.
Beer was first, for sure.
Okay.
The very first time that I had alcohol, I believe it was champagne, but I didn't really like that as much because it was like, it tasted weird. It was like too bubbly. And then, but that was like when I was 14 or 15. My mom is a bad influence. I think it was like New Year's Eve and she like gave me some champagne. She was like, shh, it's okay.
Your mom's a cool mom.
Yeah, she even smokes weed. She smoked weed with me and my friends once. That was pretty cool.
That's a cool mom.
Yeah.
I feel like you're sounding a little bit unappreciative.
No, I'm not. Just because I think she's a not as good influence doesn't mean that I don't think she's cool. I definitely gave my little brother alcohol when he was like 13, so I started off with beer more so than anything else. And I didn't really like hard alcohol until maybe as soon as I turned 21. I don't think I started liking whiskey until I was like maybe 24, 25. Yeah, no, Maybe 25, 26. What about you? You've always liked vodka?
No?
No?
I used to like whiskey.
How dare you change?
Whiskey, cognac, whiskey. Same but different. Yeah, I used to be able to drink a whole handle of Jameson or Captain Morgan on my own. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, I just started throwing up because of it. And that's when it kind of made me question, is this really the drink for me anymore? There must be something else out there for me that's better for me. Kind of when you think about your relationships. So yeah. And then I found vodka. And now I'm kind of like in between vodka and tequila. Now I throw up if I drink 1 or even 2 shots of dark. He knows. It's weird because I used to drink that no problem. But your body changes on you and you just can't do what you used to do and you don't like what you used to like. Do you think you're a good older brother? Hi, Nathan.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good older brother.
What's that song?
I could have been there more for him while he was growing up. But it's hard because he's 10 years younger and like all the things that he was into were like completely different. Like all his friends were all like into different things. Even when I was like his age, like I wouldn't have been into those things. So it's like kind of hard. I tried to get him into sports, and so he like joined track for a little bit.
You said at one point that you wish that you could have been there more for him. When did you come to that realization? What? Why are you laughing?
Pretty recently, I think.
Really?
I think enough about me. What about you? Do you think you're a good little sister?
But I love talking about you.
No. I think that's over.
I think I'm a good big sister. No, I'm just kidding.
You are a better big sister to my little brother than you are than I am a big brother.
I've always wanted a little sibling. Am I a good younger sister? I think so.
Like, we'll ask you in person next time.
I think I make my brother very happy. I think my brother likes how proud of him I am. I've never been ashamed of him, like being my brother. I always love telling people that he's my brother. I wouldn't say the same vice versa though. Because some of his friends think that we're a couple because so me and my brother, we both have each other for our default picture for Facebook. My friends obviously know who he is because, you know, I like to flaunt the people I love. He's a little bit more on the conservative side, I feel like. And he's gotten a couple of messages from his Facebook friends saying like, whoa, like when did you start dating Elizabeth? Because me and my brother also have different last names. So yeah, it's pretty funny. My brother is a pretty good older brother for the most part. I think I'm a pretty good little sister for the most part. Yeah. I feel like I value a lot of things that are shown through actions and emotions rather than through materialistic things. So I think we have a pretty good relationship, in my opinion.
What is your favorite thing that I've given you?
You've given me our house. Favorite thing that you've given me? This glass of wine. Because I'm getting pretty tipsy. Whoa! Just FYI, he also said he's getting really tipsy.
That was a secret.
Does it have to be materialistic?
Yes.
Oh, can it be multiple things but within the same category?
Okay.
Food!
So then the favorite place that I've ever taken you?
Favorite place you've taken me was to meet your parents. You like my answers?
Yes, favorite restaurant.
Your dad's restaurant.
My dad doesn't own a restaurant. She's talking about my parents' house. Actual restaurant where we had to pay money.
Favorite restaurant that you've taken me for the first time, right? Not a restaurant that I've been to before.
Doesn't matter.
I really like Yakiya. I think that was the best restaurant you've ever taken me to.
Cool.
The second best would be the one in Seattle.
What's that called?
I don't know, it starts with an A. A-G something? No.
Altura.
Altura. Close enough, A. Your turn.
I think I really liked Pavel.
Your favorite thing I've given you?
I really like that picture that you got.
The very first one, the framed one?
No, that one's nice too, but I really like the one that you just gave me with the...
Oh, for his birthday.
Yeah, it's like, because it wasn't like a normal print. It was like a...
It's like wooden, and then it's like
Yeah.
printed out on like a canvas type thing.
Yeah,
But
that
a
was
very
really-
small one.
Yeah, it was really cool. But I do like that first picture, along with the letter that you wrote for me with that.
Aha.
Yeah, I think I really like the letters.
He loves that letter. He cried on it. He loved it so much that he cried on it.
Yeah, there's some tear stains on there.
I'm good at writing letters.
Oh yeah.
What is your favorite memory of us?
There's just too many to choose from. I love that you're able to surprise me so well. So it's like...
Okay, guys, wait, hold on. Let's back that up. Say that again.
I love that you're so good at surprising me.
Guys, this is the first time he's admitted that I'm so good at surprising him. He's always like, oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Oh yeah, I knew. Can you say that one more time for me?
No.
One last time.
No. I love that you're so good at surprising me. What about you?
My favorite memory of us? I think my favorite memory of us was our first date. Do you remember?
Yes. That's where your picture frame is from.
Picture frame? No, my
Your
picture frame's from Target.
Okay, well, that's where your first picture given to me is from.
He was so sweet to me. He like loved feeding me. He was so happy to be with me. You know, because things are different now. No? No? Are you still as happy to be with me?
I would say happier.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Wow. We were kind of moving fast. I think that was only a week in. So when we started actually talking.
Do you remember the date?
The date that we started talking?
Sure.
Or I guess January 1st?
No. What?
Like actually talking? Yeah, January 1st.
Oh, so you don't consider like the time that you were in Texas like as...
No.
Do you remember the date of our first date?
The 7th? The 6th? What was it? 4th?
4th.
Oh. We hung out every day ever since January 31st. December 31st, 2017.
30th. You came back on the 30th. And I met you that night.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
So
Wow,
who
yeah.
has a bad memory
That's
now?
so, he has like the weirdest memory. He doesn't remember a lot, but the things that he remembers it's like stuff like that. I don't know how his brain picks and chooses. He was feeding me at Bestia. He was like so happy. He was like, ooh, I've never fed anyone. I love doing this. And I was like, you've never fed anyone? You're really good at this, you know?
That's what you said about my massages too.
Yeah, it's so weird. He said he's never given anyone else a massage. And he's just so good at it. I think his fingers were like built to be a masseuse. The perfect amount of meat and bones. And he opened the car door for me. Oh yeah, going back to us moving fast and seeing each other every day. I was just like, I would appreciate it if you left my house while I got ready. Because when I met him, I literally just got out of an almost 4-year relationship. So one of the struggles or obstacles that I dealt with, you know, and that I think everyone else that deals with while living with their significant other is that it's really hard to get ready and like have those moments where you see your dates from not ready to ready and you did all this versus like living with someone and see them in the process of getting ready, which kind of takes out the, you know, excitement out of it, or that's my opinion about it. So I had him leave my house and he went to like a nearby Starbucks or something, and then he came back to pick me up for dinner after. What did we do after? I don't remember what we did after though. I just really liked the dinner. I
thought we went back home because we had leftovers too. The tomahawk steak.
Oh, we met up with my brother because my brother wanted to meet him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, at $7,000.
Yeah, because my brother was just like, oh, mom told me that there's been some guy over every day. What? Like, I would like to meet this guy. And I was just like, it's not that serious yet, so just give it a little bit. He was like, well, if I see him or know that he's here, I'm gonna like, you know, just introduce myself and deal with it on my own. I was like, oh, so aggressive. Okay, we'll come after our dinner. Yeah, we met up with him after. What's your favorite memory of Mango?
You know what? I really like that recent one where I jumped on the new dog bed and he like came over and cuddled with me.
Oh, that was so cute.
That was really cute.
We went to Costco to buy 2 big dog beds for the 2 big dogs that live here. And so Royce put down the bed, he was laying on it, and he told Mango to come over here. And then Mango was just like, okay, and he just went over and like scooted back up against Royce and like cuddled him, or like was little spooning. All right guys, we are pretty much done with our meal. I want to give another big thanks again to Nabemono Shabu-Shabu for collaborating with me. This meal was amazing and I hoped it looked as amazing as it tasted. So cheers.
Cheers.
Clocking out now. Bye guys. Bye guys.